like, can he catch these players off guard? He can't. Scump's in there as well. Hip fire.
Oh my
not a single kill to be found. All those bullets, not a single one found its mark. And EG, blessed by the COD gods there in the cabin.
And their face says it all on Optic Gaming, but Apathy. I think he got 3 of the 4 there, so he kicked things off with the first blood, but Apathy is that kind of player that can go Super Saiyan. He can go into beast mode. You know, he's got a ring to his name. The guy's done it all. And this is crunch time. This is where...
They could have gotten a flagpole out much safer.
Well, right now, Complexity are in the position, but they need to make these kills. Dashy gets 1, Dashy gets 2. That's not enough because his teammates have disappeared.
They've been wiped out by Diabolic, who's now just coming up around the corner to finish the job. Oh. Nope, not today, says Dashy.
Dashy!
Is this
beating
allowed?
himself. Just, everywhere. It's just good to watch.
2v4. Make that a 2v3. Dave able to do a little bit of damage limitation, but Reedy again left in a 1v3. And this is important to note because he is the player that is close to the streaks. He wants to try and get the streaks to really be the final nail in the TK coffin. But now he's forced to maybe even play a little too aggressive here in this 1v2.
Well, look at Kenny. He's on a 4 spree, and it's always Kenny to lead Team Caliber back in these games. With this plant, he's going to be ever dangerously some streaks of his own. Just one to points away, and it's going to be a 1v1. He's running with the sniper out. And he connects on to Kenny. Does he use the Glide Bomb here? Does he use it right away to at least gain information on where Farrah's located? Yes, he's going to use it. He's going to call it in. Obviously not going to get killed, so you exit. You exit the Glide Bomb, and then you go right towards the bomb.
Imagine if he ran into his own Glide Bomb. Could have been catastrophic, but he knows Farrah's there. Reedy, I applaud you. A wonderful, wonderful individual play.
The score is almost tripled right now for Unilad.
What was it? I think like the last time I watched Unilad play this map was like Optic in the league. Didn't they lose like 250 to 70 or something like that? They got blown out. Maybe they played it at stage 2 playoffs. I'm not remembering, but this looks like a different team. Envy is just bruised and battered now as they've been pummeled across game 1. They have got to turn it around, and they've got to turn it around quickly for map 2 because map 1 is over. Only 5 more points needed. They have the spawns for barrels. There's a player,
in my opinion, that they need to step up to win a championship.
Okay, so just adding on to your point, you would have to compare, like, who has, like, worse, like, bad games, Joe or Zero. For me, those are the 2 players I'm looking at for Red Reserve. Rated, I'm not concerned about him. For me, he's been a top 5 player all year long.
Yeah, well, for Red Reserve, I remember speaking to that entire team when I was doing one of my podcasts, and what they said was, you know, to win a championship, you can't have 2 players that are prone to the bad game, right?
Yeah, you can't.
You can only have 1 player that's prone to that bad game, and Joe was humble about it, and he said, you know, I'm the guy on my team. You know, the way I play, I'm prone to have that bad game. It's going to happen every once in a while, and nobody else on my team can really be that guy. And the last 2 tournaments, it's been Zero at times, but when he was going off at Anaheim, it was so special to watch. He had some crazy moments, and they looked like they could have won that chip. So if he plays like that again, they can win COD champ.
I'm going to be honest, this makes it surprising, but I disagree. I really disagree. I think it's all forwards down as well there, and that could lead to fellow trading out too. Does so. United just being a pain, to be honest with you, here in operations. He's now close to streaks, 565 of 700 play. Didn't earn any on his initial spree. It was Bance that managed to shut him down.
Okay.
Break on in. Maple, can he win a 1v3? He gets 1.
Tommy can't do anything here, and it's really up to Maple. Maple gets,
he gets another,
Aqua, but he's still got 2 players to kill here.
They're waiting for the respawns to come in. He gets another.
How? He's surely not.
He gets the 4th. Oh! Chain came in and got him. No. Chain's there. Chain got it.
Oh my God! How did they return that? Hats off to Maple and Chain. Sensational play from the youngsters.
That was a grade A play or a grade B.
Let's get it, Paradox, but let's get into map 2. So, Unilad, we've talked about how good they've been at this particular map, but Envy, if they have anything to really work on.
Okay.
Well, oh, Lord God!
Oh my goodness. All right.
So let's get to map 3.
Wow.
Can we fast forward to map 3?
Or at least the next round.